Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Kerbal Space Program with me, the Doctor. This is a highly entertaining game from what I've seen of it, where basically it's one of those games like Spore or something like that, where you kind of have to, where you basically have to create a spaceship and fly it into space and try and get to the moon. At least is the kind of first objective, and that's what I'm aiming to do over the course of this Let's Play. I'd like to get to the moon in one of these rockets. The most important thing for you to know, though, is that I don't know what I'm doing. I have played the tutorials on this, and that is it. So it's a learning experience for me, as well as hopefully something entertaining for you to watch. So what I've done there is built a cockpit there first, and then I put a stabilizer on top of it to stabilize it in flight. I'm now going to put a nose on top of it to look cool. No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work either, because that's a tail, not a face. Can we not just like a kind of nose cone I can put on the top? There we go. That looks kind of cool, I guess. Okay, this is looking rocket-like. I'm okay with that. Oh, we need a name for it as well. Something badass. Let's call it the Eliminator 1. I foresee there being multiple versions of this. The chances of this bad boy getting to space on the first launcher, low, let's say. Right, let's put a Rocco Max Jumbo fuel tank onto it. So that's just a fuel tank. Supplies fuel, and then underneath we put some kind of thruster to actually use the fuel and launch the rocket into the air. That's pretty cool, so we'll have that. And then we'll just... what else do we need? We need a... what's that stabilizer thing? Where was that? Not the stabilizer thing, the legs. Yes, these things. These are basically... and let's get rid of that. We want to put some symmetry on it. Let's put 4 of them on. No, why are they stuck down there? Oh god, everything's falling apart. There we go. No, come back here, you. You attach on like that. Right, that's good. Are they part of the... let's put them into a separate stage. Rockets are split into stages, which separate at different times. Okay, so basically I will press space anytime to separate one stage and fire off the next one. So let's go, without any further ado. Did I put a stabilizer on it? Better hope I did. The Eliminator, piloted by Bill Kerman, Jebediah Kerman, and Bob Kerman. Putting the throttle up to full, and launching the Eliminator in 3, 2, 1... oh god. Oh god. Well, that could have gone better, I'll admit. What happened exactly? I think I know what happened. It's not even going to tell me because they're not dead. But the people survived at least. Right. So the first launch that did not go well. But at least we know now. Now we know. So now we change it to the Eliminator 2 of many, and we need to put the thrusters on that stage as well. Yes. So what will happen is when I press space, those things will detach and the thruster will fire up, and this thing goes flying into the air. Hopefully. Let's see if that actually works. So this is the Eliminator 2. Throttle up to full, and launching in 3, 2, 1. Oh no, nope. I had a thrust. Okay, need more thrust, clearly. The thruster actually fired in that one at least, but can we abort that? It's not letting me abort it. Oh, normally it tells me what I did wrong. Like it says, oh god, you failed because you're an idiot. But, well, I know that anyway, but I'd like to know in what way specifically my idiocy let me down. But anyway, let's go back to the vehicle assembly building and try again. Need more thrusters. More thrusters. I have an idea. It's a complicated idea, but I think it might just work. Let's get rid of all of that. Start from the bottom again. Let's have actually just a structural kind of body. Fuselage. Is there a bigger one? I want a bigger one. Wing connector. Man, some of this shit sounds cool. I have an idea. Let's build that back again. Actually, we'll have the jumbo fuel tank again. And what was the booster I put on the bottom of it? I can't even remember. Is there an undo button on this? There is, excellent. Now, where's these nice little things? Here we go. These are called radial decouplers. They allow stuff to be attached onto the side, and then decoupled, like, as a part of the stage. So, on the side, we will put some smaller tanks. Now, there's supposed to be multiple of those. Can I not put the symmetry thing on? There we go. Now there's 4 of them. And slide them along there. 4 fuel tanks. And to those fuel tanks we will attach an engine. Where are the engines? There we go. Let's put one of those little things on the bottom of them. And we will make that the first stage. No. So that's on that. And then when we fire the second one, so those need to go into the first one. And is that which one of those is the radial decouplers? They're the radial decouplers. So that's the first one, then I fire the second. So, right, that's how it goes. So the first time I press space, it fires those rockets and detaches those. Then when I press space again, it detaches those 4 and then launches that booster. Okay. Think I've got this now. As I say, learning experience for me. I have no idea what I'm doing. So, let's see if I can get into the air at least. Right. Launching in 3, 2, 1. And no, nothing. I'm just not getting enough thrust. Why? Why is that? Where can I get more thrust? Where is the thrust located? Maybe I think the tank might just be too big. As in, for the thruster I've attached to it, it is a fucking big tank. Let's try... Okay, let's remove that. Let's start all the way from the bottom with a much smaller tank. Solid fuel booster, that sounds good. Let's have that. It's all got a built-in booster onto it. Let's have that launch gantry thing again, because that was quite cool. Let's put 3 of them on. That'll make it nice and steady. So that's our first stage. Detaches that, fires that. Should probably put the cockpit in a separate stage so it doesn't detach by itself. And that booster on there, will that be enough? Let's see. Let's fire the Eliminator 4! Right, as ever, let's turn the throttle up, and launch. Yes! We're up! We're all the way up! 200 meters and climbing. This one rocket is not going to have enough fuel to get me into space. No chance. Bill, Jebediah, Bob, I'm sorry you're on a doomed mission. Mostly because I'm not clever. I wasn't clever enough to put parachutes on it. Oh, the thing's overheating as well. That's just brilliant, isn't it? I'm going to burn out that thing. Actually, no, it should run out of fuel before it overheats, fortunately. I think if it gets to the top of that red meter, bad stuff happens. But anyway, way before then, it's gonna run out of fuel and come crashing back down to the Earth. There's not much I can do about this, so I'm just going to turn the speed up to full. And we'll see what happens. Oh, it gets up to the top. It is surprisingly high. Oh, 11,000, 12,000, 13,000. And that's it. 13,000 feet. Record to beat. And now it's plummeting back down at horrendous speeds. 200 meters per second. That's about its terminal velocity by the looks of it. It's oddly slowing down. I guess there's more air down here to slow it down. And I'm sorry, you 3, you're about to die in the most horrendous way known to man. Oh, and there they go. Right, let's have the carnage report then. Everything collided into the surface. Jebediah was killed, Bill was killed, Bob was killed. Okay. So, we've got a successful launch, kind of... Oh, what the hell is this? I don't want to be here. Can I not be here? Back. There we go. I have no idea what that was. I think that's for when you've actually got spacecraft doing things in orbit and stuff like that, but orbit! Ha! That'll be the day. Right, so... Now it's the Eliminator 5. Let's add some more. I'm going to put some of those little radial things back on. Where are you? Structural... Radial decoupler on the side there. Let's add some symmetry. 3 of them on the side. And then we add some fuel tanks. Is there those little fat fuel tanks again? Oh my god, they're huge. Okay, let's not use those. Let's use these. Those look happy. They're happy fuel tanks. We'll attach them to thruster, Rocco Max. Let's have this one. These look cool. And let's make sure we've got the staging right. So those ones... No, I want the main body ones to fire first. So that's got to go next. Right, so what should happen is those detach, that thruster fires, and then the next stage those thrusters fires, then those disconnects. And then on the final stage I will put some parachutes, which are in utility, I think? Yes, they are. Instead of that nose cone, let's put a parachute on the nose. How about that? Come on, come off. Come with me. There you go. Not there. Never there. And let's put parachute on the nose. That one looks fat and silly. Let's put a normal one on the top. There we go. Okay, this is starting to look more like a real rocket should. Kind of. I say real rockets. This is one of the most stupid-looking rockets I've ever seen. But let's hope for the best, I guess. Ginagard, Munford, and Duntry are certainly hoping it's a good launch, and I hope you're with them. Firing in 3, 2, 1, and we're up. Somewhat of a slower launch than last time, because I think we're heavier, but we've got another 3 engines, so that should really help with it. 13,000 feet is the score to beat. There's a little atmosphere meter you can see as well there under the altimeter. It tells you we're quite away from space. We're not going very fast, are we? We're only going about 60. Maybe we'll accelerate more. I should have made the first stage something that can break off. That would have been better. Maybe we should fire the side rockets first and then fire the main ones. I'll look at that after this one. But we're building up speed. We're getting to 90 miles an hour. No, miles an hour? Meters per second. We're at 2,000. About to run out of fuel. Tilting dangerously this way. Let's put the stabilizer on. And try and recorrect it. I have some vague control over it, and fire up the second set of boosters. Oh, they're looking a lot more powerful. Oh, I'm firing those bad boys first. They're awesome. But it's still tilting that way. I'm trying to correct it, but it generally should stabilise itself, but it's because I didn't start it with the stabilizers on. 5,000 meters and climbing. Excellent. We're still heavily in the atmosphere, of course, but I'm going to turn the speed, the time warp up a bit. And so we're on 10,000, 11,000. I think this can be a record fight here. 12,000, 13,000, 14, 15, 16, 17. Going higher. We're still heavily in the atmosphere, but we're definitely getting higher. Hell, we might even reach orbit by the end of this episode. I don't know how long I've actually been recording so far, so we'll see about that. But I think it's probably been about 15 minutes. I think we're starting to fall again now. Yes, we are, so I'm going to detach everything, which should make me fall a bit faster. And that should have deployed the parachutes as well, did it? Well, kind of. That looks very silly. That looks like... I don't know what that is. That does not look like it's slowing me much. And I imagine it isn't. Okay, the cockpit's still operational. That's nice. Can I... Yes, thank you. How fast are we going? We're going very fast. This parachute isn't doing much to stop me. 300 meters a second. Oh, we're slowing down, actually. You never know. Gignard, Munford, and Duntry might still survive this. Ridiculous names. I'm sure they'll be okay if they don't survive, because that's a silly name. Oh, we're nearly 10 kilometers away from the base. Clearly we went off at quite the angle. Oh, why are we still going at 100 meters per second? I don't like this. I think they're going to die. Yeah, they're going to die. Oh god, oh god. Oh god! Right, that was awful. Well, it wasn't awful, it was actually really good. But I'm going to say they died. Yep, Munford, Gegnard, and Duntry died. Damn. It's going so well as well. Well, we've got clear kind of lift-off there, so let's try again, I think, one more time before the end of the episode. I want to try and actually get some serious kind of space. So firstly, let's flip these stages around. So we'll fire those side thrusters first, and disengage the support struts, all of the support struts. So we fire the side thrusters first, then the main body thruster. Then I'm going to add some more thrusters onto the top that'll fire when the main body one runs out. Actually, I'll put them... well, I'll build them first, and then I'll tell you what I'm actually planning to do with them. So... I don't really understand the differences between the different types of thing on this. There's a lot of technical stuff in this that I haven't fully grasped yet. Can I put this on? Oh, that's starting to look seriously cool now. Yeah, there's a lot of technical gizmometry that I don't fully get. I guess that'll become clear to me as time goes on. For now, let's add some more stuff. Let's go into utility, and I think these things are parachutes as well. Radial mount parachutes. Yeah, let's put 4 parachutes around the top, because clearly that one we did was not enough for them to survive. And then we will, in propulsion, let's have some tiny little tanks around the top here. Perfect. And let's add some thrusters to the bottom of them. There we go. Then pointing outwards. Okay, the thruster. Yep, there we go. Then pointing outwards like that is probably a bad thing. But so first, in the first stage, fires that and those rockets. And these rockets need to fire in the second stage. So the second stage consists of those rockets, not the radial decouplers. They fire on the next stage. Right, I'm getting my head around this now. So the stage fires them, and then the parachute and the... No. Those want to be on the next one. Those go on stage 1, I think. And then those ones go on that stage. No, wait, I'm confused. Okay, first stage. Those detach. The side ones fire. Then when I press space... What are those ones done there? Oh my god, what's happened? Something horrific's gone on with these decouplers. So when I press space for the first time, those... What in the heck was the what? Let's just try swapping those around, so... Oh, I've confused myself horrendously here. I said there was going to be one more launch before we go. But it looks like we might not even have that luxury. Is that pointing at those radial decouplers, then? Because I definitely don't want them to be on there. I want those to decouple then. I think I've got it now. What? Why are those ones there? I don't even... Oh, right. Okay, let's just remove that. Remove all this. Come on, get off. Start from the simple stuff. So those ones are referring to the decouplers for those engines. So they definitely want to go on that one. No. Yes. No, that was right. That is right. So those ones fire off, this one goes on it, but... They want... Let's go and do structural... Hydraulic detachment manifold. Ooh, doesn't that sound fancy? Let's put these on the outside of those. And let's add to them another fuel tank. And little boosters on the bottom of those. Whichever are the smallest boosters I can get, are very small looking ones, so they look cool anyway. So those need to fire first, then that detaches... Nope. Those obviously come off first because they're the support struts. Then those fire, then in the next stage those detach, and those ones fire up. Then those detach, and that fires up, and then we return to Earth safely! Okay, right, I think we've got this. I think I've got this down. Let's launch the Eliminator 6. So I think this might have been 7 because I can't remember if I named it properly last time. So before I leave you, let's try that. Oh god, it looks ridiculous. I'm just realising that now. Okay. Throttle up to full, and launching the Eliminator 6. That didn't go well. That did not go well at all. A lot of explosions there. Right, let's just pretend that never happened and jump straight to the Eliminator 7, I think. Because that was bad. That was really bad. I think having these on the outside was problematic. Let's get them and attach them with some symmetry up onto here. Do we want them to fire first? Right, let's try that. I have no idea what that is, so... Might practice this a little bit before next episode. It's probably for the best. Oh, I apparently can't even attach the frickin'... There we go. So there's the Eliminator 7. Oh, shite! I think I set it to fire all the thrusters at the same time. Let's see what happens. Nope, that definitely wasn't good. What the hell am I doing wrong? Well, I think it's... Well, there are a lot of things I'm probably doing wrong. I probably shouldn't... I should... There's one easy thing that would make it much simpler to do. Let's actually put this closer to the floor, so it's like, I don't know, sitting on the floor. Can I bring the command module thing down as well and put that on the top? There, now it's actually kind of sitting on the floor, so it's not going to have to Because the problem is when I disconnect these things, it's then just kind of free-falling for a while. So it should fire up those boosters first, on the first stage. And on the second stage, it disconnects them and fires those boosters. And on the next stage, it disconnects those and fires the main thruster. And then we're happy. Okay. The Eliminator 8. And we'll successfully launch an Eliminator. This is going to happen. Right. Throttle up to full. Aldorf, Beefal and Wilcott are ready for their maiden voyage, which begins in 3, 2, 1, go. We're up. Okay. This is probably my most optimistic launch so far, as in I'm the most optimistic about how it's going to go. Looks ridiculous, this thing. Let's be honest, but I'm optimistic for it. Like I say, I think this might be the Eliminator that finally gets to space. At least I think kind of 20,000 feet-ish is the record to beat. These things don't have much fuel in them, do these tanks? I'm just worried about the angle that the top ones are at. That might kind of send it spinning into a mad circle. Anyway, let's disengage those and fire the second one. I'm slowing down. Why am I slowing down? I think it's because these need to actually be pointing downwards. Yeah, we're really slowing down here. Huh. Let's turn the speed up a bit and see what happens. We're hovering, roughly. No, we're falling down now. Now we're... Yeah, we're falling. These things have got a lot of fuel in them. Let's just detach them and fire up. Okay. All in all... Oh god. Right. So when I said I was optimistic about this flight, I was wrong to be optimistic. Again, these parachutes aren't seeming to be doing much to actually slow me down. Maybe I need to be free-falling for longer with them. Yeah, though actually, no, they are slowing me down now, vaguely. Well, I'm still hitting the water at 90 meters per second, but who knows? Might survive, might survive! That didn't sound like a happy sound. I don't think that was a happy sound. Yep, a lot of crap happened. Everyone died, yep, sorry. I thought I had it there. I really thought I did. The first launch was so good. I think it was the issue was that the second stage was at a kooky angle. So if we slide these ones further down the main body, let's put 3 of them right down at the bottom, and then the next ones, not the whole thing, just those ones, if you make 4 of them and put them, why is it holding in at that weird angle? Can I just, there we go. This looks goofy as feck, but let's go with it. Okay, so this is the Eliminator 9 now, and the final one of this episode, let's say, because we're getting close to time limits, and you're probably getting bored of watching me repeatedly fail. I think I'll do some practice before the next episode a little bit, but I'm enthusiastic about this one. I've got all the stages right. Well, let's hope I have. Firing in 3, 2, 1, go. We're up! Stabilizer on! Cambro, Langan and Erman. Only it's really weird. They started with Bill and Bob and things like that, and now we're on to Cambro, Langdon and Ermon. They ran out of good names very quickly, I think. Is it the right things that are on? Separators are on 3, then there's 4 engines, then 4, then that. Okay, yep, I think this is a good one. It's getting quite high. It's getting to 2,000 feet, which isn't actually that high when you think about it. Right, let's fire the second stage. Go! Oh god! What's happened? Why has one of them not worked? We're missing a rocket! We're missing a fucking rocket! Oh god! Oh my god. I've lost the rocket. The whole rocket's disappeared. Oh my god, it's like a... Oh. I should fire the parachutes. Parachutes! There we go, okay. Well, that may not be a complete failure, because we might be able to actually land it safely and not kill Cambro, Langan and Ermon. Though we seem to be falling at a pretty steady 96 meters per second, which is going to kill him. I can still hear the burn of my rocket. Oh, it's over there! That's where it is! Hello, rocket! Let's find it again. Oh, god. No, it's... Oh! That's the sound I'm going to make when I hit the ground, isn't it? That was bad. Okay. I figure they're dead. I'm not even going to bother checking. I know they're dead from that. Right, so why did one of these not have a thruster? Let's look into that. And then... They all seem to have thrusters here. What's the problem, I wonder? Honestly can't figure this out. Let's... Nope, let's try just with 4 of these on it this time. Because 4 might be enough to give it more of a kind of whack. We'll have them all on the first stage. And we'll see how high we can get with this one. It's the Eliminator 10, and our final launch of episode 1 of The Doctor Plays Kerbal Space Program. Thank you very much for watching, it's been appreciated. Hopefully I haven't been completely foolish through all of it, and if I have been foolish, I hope it in an entertaining way. Let's see if the final launch goes well. 3, 2, 1, go. And the Eliminator 10 is right up! Oh, this is looking happy. I say right up. It seems faster than the ones in the past, but that's about it. I for some reason put the decouplers and the next rocket in different stages. That was an accident, but I think it's going well. It seems to be going well. 3,000 meters, still slightly in the atmosphere. Let's fire up the second stage in a second. Decouple those and fire the next stage. We're still gaining speed, which is definitely good. Okay, so the solid fuel seems to burn for longer and give me more of a kind of push. That's important to know, I think. That's going to be good to know in future episodes. The solid fuel thing is also capable of overheating, apparently, according to that unhappy-looking bar. Let's put the speed up to full. Are we going to break the record? I'm not sure we are. Oh! 23, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... 35... Apparently I'm in orbit! I've made it into orbit. Oh god, right, I'm going to slow it down. I've got nothing to keep me in orbit, but I have made it technically up into orbit. That's brilliant, that is. We're almost, if you look at the meter, look, we're almost on the edge of the atmosphere! 50,000 feet! Isn't that good? We're slowing down rapidly, but I don't care. And we've wobbled to a strange angle, but... Eden, Patman and Kelgard are now the first Kerbals to make it all the way into space. Well, the very edge of space this is here. Doesn't really look, it's weird, we're just kind of hanging in the air now here. It looks like, I can't really tell whether we're moving or not. According to the altimeter, we are now falling slowly. We'll keep the main rocket on for now. We'll detach it when we get a bit closer back to Earth. Actually, in fact, let's just detach it now and fire the parachutes. Oh, it didn't detach. And the parachutes didn't fire. Oh god. Oh, I thought they were going to survive, damn it. I was so happy for them, but... Why aren't the parachutes working? Tell me why the parachutes aren't working. There we go! They've launched, finally. Let's... Oh, we're still going really fast. Though we're slowing down quickly. Oh, are they going to survive? They might just survive. Oh my god, they might actually just survive. Oh my god. Oh, come on. Yes, you can do it, man. You can do it. No, we're still going to hit that, and it's going to be that 96 miles an hour. It seems to stay at meters per second. Oh! 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 It was going so well. Oh. Anyway, on that slightly disappointing, but encouraging at the same time note, we can take heart from the sacrifice of whatever they were called. The sacrifice of Patman, Eddard, and Kelgard is that we know what we're doing now, which is certainly a good sign. So thank you very much for watching this first episode of The Doctor Plays Kerbal Space Program, and I'll see you sometime in the next week or so for the next episode. Thanks very much. Toodles!